Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control. And if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. No way you can shake me. I am heavy debt. No way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me.
Hey everybody, this is Easy, and let's kick Seymour's ass on Let's Play Final Fantasy X. But before we get to shove our sword up his ass, we get to fight a few trash mobs. Isn't it gonna be fun, folks? Actually, this is one of the best places in the entire game to level up, because the amount of experience points you get in this battle are... Oh, I think you get like 8,000 per fight. So yeah, it's really, really worth it. Ow! In the face with a rocket.
Yeah.
The only downside is if you're using Kamari for your for your game, you can't use him here because he's sitting there with a sword stuck in Seymour's chest. So yeah, that's his good points and his bad points. I don't think I fight that many of them actually. I think I only get like 1 or 2 more battles, but I could be mistaken.
You with us, Orin?
I am a guardian too, you know.
He is the best guardian, according to himself. Stop kicking Titus. Jesus. Stop beating him up. Yeah, go ahead and bio the machine who has no life. I hate it when he shoots me. Now you see Titus has an overdrive, but I didn't use it. I'm saving up. I'm saving an overdrive for Seymour itself. But we keep running into these, so I say screw it and use energy rain.
I've been saving this one.
Even though I think energy rain won't attack the guys in the back. And I failed at the overdrive. Oh yeah. I have no idea why I failed at that, but yeah, I failed. And I only hit one of them. Which is a completely wasted overdrive. I should not have used energy rain if that was the case. Why are you shooting rockets at people? That's just being rude. What did I ever do to you other than kill your family? And we get to the last save sphere here. I am going to use this figure, and I realize I forgot to use Waka in there to balance him out, but it really doesn't matter. And you see here, Titus gets 2 strength spheres there. I think that's strength plus 2. This one's another strength plus 2, I believe. So Titus gets 4 strength in this one battle. If he's not already overpowered enough, the game is giving him more strength. So yeah, and or agility, so he gets to attack faster and hit harder. But Orion gets 2 strength in this one too. So Orion is catching up in power as well. He's the one you want to catch up in power, because he has that natural piercing ability. And every one of Orion's are always strength plus 4. He has nothing but strength plus 4s on his for his strength spheres. And yeah, I'm getting another ability here. I believe this attack is Demi that I'm about to learn for Lulu. You can see it on the screen here. I think that's what it is. Defense +2. And that's Demi. Yep, we get the Demi ability, which is a fairly good ability because it reduces the current HP of an enemy by 1/4, which also lets you know if you're close to winning the battle or not. And yeah, Walk is getting so much stronger, but he's still way behind Orin and Titus. But don't worry, he'll catch up soon enough. He will catch up. The end of his grid is full of spheres. I get to exit the menu and hit that again. I just save right here just to be safe because you never actually know what could happen. Seymour could feel like he doesn't want to sword up his ass and he could kill me. I don't know. I wouldn't want to sword up my ass, so I could kind of feel Seymour's objection on that one. Kamari's like, why the hell did they come back? I told them to go. And it's funny because your party is guaranteed to have Yuna, Titus, and Kamari in it. Now, this battle here, without Yuna, the way I'm going to do it, could be very hard. But I get slightly lucky with this.
Seymour.
I get slightly lucky here with the way this battle works out. Except right here when he kills... I believe he kills Yuna right here. Yup, he frickin' killed Yuna. And I used this for Kamari for some. I have no idea why I did that with Kamari. I just gave him for sphere points that I did not want him to get. Anyway, yeah, I haste Titus. I am going to use a Mega Potion to make sure Yuna does not die. Because he would never attack the same person twice in a row on the same turn. Now Titus can attack Seymour here. Boom! Come on, I just go for Lulu. Lulu does something rather interesting with hers, if I remember to do it. I bio Seymour. He is one of the very few bosses not immune to bio. So, ooh, 9999. And when he gets down to half life, he uses Protect. Makes it slightly harder, but not much. And on Lulu's next turn, I'm ignoring Seymour's going to stay for the mortar body, because when you actually kill the mortar body, it takes life away from Seymour. But you need a piercing weapon to really do damage to it. So I let Titus do the damage there. And Orin is now petrified, which means he gets no experience with the battle at end right now, but the battle's not going to end right now. And Titus is back. Titus killed the mortar body and he uses multi-absorption. And you see, it steals 4,000, 3,000, and then continuously steals 2,000 from Seymour. So if you're really weak, if you're not as leveled up as I am, you actually could just attack the mortar body until Seymour dies. Eventually, it will kill Seymour. I'm just going all out on Seymour there for the overkill right there. This is not a hard Seymour battle. It's slightly more difficult than the first battle, because you didn't have as much time to level up. Even though you did have probably the best level grinding spot in the game to level up in before this fight. You had the high bridge, and you also had the Beacon of Desert.
We escaped with our skins intact, but Yuna lost something. I could already tell her faith was shaken. Yevon had betrayed her.
No, I didn't betray her. It's just that she spent her whole life worshipping him. Now they're trying to kill her.
But nothing came. I was just as lost as she was. And then...
Aren't you always lost, Titus?
Well?
We're all clear. We will have to avoid Bevel in the future.
Why? Just because we killed Seymour and Keenock is dead and the church doesn't like us, so they're probably going to blame us for it?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm just standing there like a total tool, just not doing anything. I do Kamari's first, just because he's got so many, and there is a reason I'm upgrading Kamari. I actually did have a reason for doing all that, and that'll be explained a little later in the game. Not much later, actually. It's actually not that far away at the point where I actually need to raise Kamari up. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about, and you know why I brought him to Riku's grid. I'll explain in detail why I did that later on too, so don't worry. You might wonder why I have not used those teleport spears to, say, bring Orin to Titus's grid. That could be a smart thing to do, which I will actually probably end up doing that after Orin finishes his own grid. I think he pops right into Titus's, actually. Now, I'll probably use the friend sphere on Waka, and then use the other sphere on Orin. Just break through the key sphere with Orin. Because Waka gets to go over here, he gets magic and HP. I don't know why he needs magic. I don't think he ever hits the magical attack, but yeah. And Orin gets the HP boost right here. Good, because Orin has a lot of HP and strength spheres on his board, so it's really good for him. And right now Lulu gets the speed sphere, agility +2, which is always good. It really is.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll talk to Yuna, don't worry.
For Yuna.
Really? It must be tough? Stupid
Wonder
Waka.
what Uni will do, huh? Think she'll quit her pilgrimage?
Nah, she's been too content
That's
on
what you
keeping the
want,
pilgrimage.
right?
Well, if Uni really wants to keep going, then I guess I shouldn't stop her, you know?
Well, if you have hard thoughts about it, you should put the thoughts out there and make her stop it. But where has Yuna gone? Why did she want to be alone? And when will she rejoin us?
Maybe you should go too.
Find out in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. God, I hate Seymour.